Hey, okay, so I think I'm live on Instagram. I tried it on Facebook. For some reason, my Facebook isn't working. The sound wasn't working, so the video was. I want to talk about the power of breath. So, breathwork for you guys, something that I keep forgetting all the time. Because I'm not doing it daily, and I'm into holistic health. Funny, these free stuff sometimes I do the age, sometimes I get off them. But anyway, I was definitely off breathwork. And then one thing I use to get back on it often to see the power, because I've forgotten the power of something, is I'll go to an event, which is a really good tactic, by the way. If you fall off something, go to an event. Like if you've forgotten how to commit to yoga, go to a yoga event. If you want to do a breathwork, go to a breathwork event. Anyway, I was invited to go with my partner to a breathwork on Sunday. So I went to the breathwork, and it was called something called circular breathing. The guy that runs it warned me about the power of it. Really powerful when you do the breath for a long time, a bit like rebirthing for an hour plus. Circular breathing. So it's sorry, I just drank something. It's a strong inhale with the mouth, not through the nose. Strong inhale, and then passive, less effort on the exhale. So I'm making that sound. I actually made that sound during it. And you can slow it down. You do that for a long period of time. Here's the thing with breathwork. When you do breathwork for a long period of time, it becomes very, very, very powerful. Very, very, very psychedelic. Very, very healing for the brain, for the body. And it's just so powerful. I completely fucking forgot how powerful breathwork is. It is the most amazing thing. It truly is. So anyway, what happened was, I think the first 10 minutes of doing it, it was all doing in a big hall. There must have been about 20, 30 people. I love it when there's loads of people doing it. Oh, I hope you can't hear that noise. Quiet with all that stuff. But yeah, anyway, those bings, man. Those fucking bings annoying. Really annoying. Those dopamine pings. Distracting. Ugh. Stop picking it. Phone. Anyway, okay, so after the first 10 minutes, I think I fell asleep, or relaxed. The lady that was angeling for us said that I just probably, we think we fall asleep, but we don't. We're just relaxing and not doing it. Anyway, she whispered in my ear to remind me to go back to breath, and I did. And I think about 3/4 of the way through, just before, I was really noticing a massive shift in consciousness, and my hands and body was clawing up. Not just my hands clawed up. I don't know if you've ever done this before, guys, doing breath work for an hour. Either the rebirthing, this circular breathing, or holotropic. You've got so much tension and trauma in your body from these powerful breathworks. Your hands claw up, which is exactly what happened to mine. My hands clawed up, which was crazy. And it got painful. So as it went on to 3/4 of the way through, my hands and my whole body clawed up, and I carried on the breathing, and it literally was painful to do. I was completely releasing trauma that was stored from this breathing. Unreal. And then I knew it was fucking working. I felt different too. Anyway, by the time it got to an hour and 2 minutes, it was music playing on the background, beautiful spiritual music. By the time he came to the end, what he did was, he said, okay, stop breathing out, turn over to keep your eyes closed, we kept it glowing, don't breathe like that, roll over to your side, and in the baby fetus position. And he put a new track on, and I did, and we all did. And then, my vibration shift was off the scale, because I went into a very psychedelic, profoundly grateful mode from this breath work. And I started crying. Yeah, I started crying. I couldn't believe it. I don't cry a lot. As I've grown in this journey, I've been crying less and less. I'm not saying it's a good or bad thing. I just don't cry. When I cry, many times I cry now, it's tears of happy and joy. And yeah, from this breathwork, this new state of consciousness that I put myself from doing an hour and 2 minutes of it, the circular breathing with everyone else, as I turned over the fetus position, and the music as well was the perfect setting. Everyone was quiet. Everyone was turned over into fetus position. I was in a new state of consciousness, like being reborn. And I turned around and I was crying. And what I thought was, my partner was with me, my partner Kirsty, and I literally cried how much I love her. And we're in a new relationship. It's a bit cheesy, but it's my truth. And yeah, I cried how much I love her and how grateful I am to be with her. Truly. And I just cried. I was like, oh God, I really do like her a lot. but this was my true self, my pure high vibration, my higher self. I was in a different state of consciousness. That's what breathwork does when you do it for a long period of time. You go into a different state of consciousness. Without psychedelics. It's so cool. I love psychedelics too, by the way. I love that shit. But without it, I was just 1 hour of commitment, and I was crying and grateful. It was amazing, or beautiful. I loved it. We stayed that for about 5 minutes with this amazing song, and then we were taken out of it. And then I was in a different world, and I knew that everyone else was, because everyone else had been doing the same as me. 1 hour of fucking circular breathing, breath work in a group with amazing leader instructing us and amazing people. So then we went into a sharing circle. The first lady that shared profound results. She said it was better than taking acid. I believe her. It blew her mind. She doesn't normally share. It was amazing to hear her testimony. Powerful. I was shaking when we was in a circular. I was shaking with high consciousness, weird, or trauma release, whatever you want to call it. So I shared next, and I was sharing what I'm sharing with you now, because you know what, I like to share. I don't like have a lot to process. Everything I process when I'm going through traumas and trauma release, I share with people, because that's how they learn. Whereas I noticed a lot of other people there, and that's okay, were reticent and didn't want to share in the circle. It's hard to draw when people are going through so much as breathwork, anything out of them. Well, they're just probably not like me. I've trained myself over time to open my mouth and share to a lot of people. I find it fun, and I find it my mastery, and I go into another realm when I start sharing. Because as soon as I started sharing, I felt like this leader come out of me. It's me. It's me at my best. I love it. Like, this kind of shit, I just love doing it in settings. Anyway, so I shared what I shared there, and I was high for a good few hours afterwards, and the whole day. And I noticed my partner Kirsty was vibration was different. She'd already been dry fasting up to that for a good long time before that, not unintendingly, but she was well high herself after. Now I could tell verbally everyone else was saying it was amazing, but I don't know them, you see, before and after, so I don't know what they were like. But with my partner and me, I do know what we were like before and after, and we were completely changed. Her vibration, and also when I went to bed at night, I noticed her. At night time, normally her breathing is fast, but it wasn't this time because the breath work for the whole day. The breath work, if you do 1 hour plus of these amazing things in events or by yourself, it seems to reset the breath for a long time, up to 24 hours after I found. So yeah, that's what I wanted to share, just the power of the breath. Like, it's good to just do 2 minutes of whatever version of breath work you do, whether it be Nadi Shoni, Kapalbhati, hold your breath retention, Wim Hof, 5-10 minutes a day. But the longer you do it, the better. And that's why these events are key. If you get to 1 hour breathwork a day, oh my god, so like circular breathing, rebirthing, motherfuck, wow. It's amazing. Breathwork is amazing. Life's amazing. Like the lady said, it's better than acid. That's the power of the breath. It really is powerful stuff. Yeah, cat. So yeah, just recapping on breathwork. I'm sure you can watch this later. It's amazing to do the free therapies. I never ever leave behind the free therapies, because the free therapies rule. They really do. They're amazing. I'm going to get back into breathwork now, more. I'm going to do more breathwork events, and I'm going to do some by myself. Once every 2 weeks or a week, I would do 1 hour of this kind of shit by myself and go tripping into another realm. Heal myself, take myself to a new vibration state. The thing is, it just requires effort, and that can be hard. And that's why I make videos like this, to encourage you to do these 1 hour sessions of breathwork, whether it be in events or by yourself, because it's super powerful. You get great results, and it really ups your application state higher than you ever thought possible. It's crazy. The power of yourself. So to become, you can become just as psychedelic as psychedelics in a way with breathwork when you commit to 1 hour plus of these things. It's a bit mad and mental, but yeah, it is what it is, and it's amazing. So yeah, definitely the future. All right, thanks for watching. Recap for you. If you're interested in breathwork, that's what I talked about. The power of doing breathwork at events for 1 hour plus, not like 2 minutes and stuff. They're cool. They can help. Any breathwork is good breathwork, but I mean the long ones where you really go into a different realm. Holotropic, circular, and rebirthing. I was thinking. So yeah, have a good day, Rod. Peace, and yeah, bye.